The Erie County Comptroller's Office examined two funds generated by commissary purchases and telephone calls at the Erie County Correctional Facility from January 2011 to May 2012.
Really what it comes down to, folks, is that we're at a 74% rating. If you were taking a test, would that be acceptable?
According to an audit, about a quarter of the money spent from those funds was questionable or unacceptable. These funds were used to buy vehicles, furniture, and canines.
A canine patrol out on the road, what does that have to do with an inmate rehabilitation and welfare?
In 2010, the sheriff separated the telephone fund from the commissary fund, which is earmarked by the state for purchases that benefit inmates. The sheriff says the telephone fund doesn't have the same restrictions.
Historically, there was always guidelines on it because they were merged, so merely extracting them doesn't make it appropriate without guidelines.
Comptroller David Shenk says he's sending a letter to the New York State Commissioner of Corrections with recommendations to tighten the rules.
There has been people that have stated that these funds are the closest thing to a legalized slush fund in New York State.
In a detailed response to the audit, the sheriff's office justified most of the purchases. The Erie County executive says he will review both documents.
I think it's most important that we fix things going forward.
The audit also addressed the rising cost of health care for inmates. The comptroller says the sheriff's office could save more than $700,000 annually by hiring nurses instead of outsourcing the jobs. In the newsroom, Ryan Whalen, YNN.